Closing Argument! Yay! Ich liebe das. Ich liebe dieses Comic-Stylische. Ah, da. Bist ein bisschen zu schnell rüber. So, Huch? Ach, falsch. Wie konnte ich mir das denn nochmal anzeigen lassen? Nein. Ach so. Aha, okay, okay. Witch-Lockerung. The weapon the killer used was... As the murder took place some... Ja, tat so ein bisschen dezent. So. Um die Wahrheit zu verkleiden, tauschte der Killer etwas. Komm, gib mir die Tür. Sei brav. So. Was? Der Killer nahm etwas von dem anderen. Echt? So rum? Da ich hier kein gekriegt habe, ist das schon korrekt. Was hat denn Byakuya mitgebracht? Naja, ein hübsches Seil. So. Wohin ging der Killer, nachdem er fertig war? Nee. Da.
Das ist das Geheimnisの全貌だよ。
ああ。
じゃあ、まずは事件前から振り返ってみようか。昨日の夜、セレスさんは倉庫にいる藤崎さんを見かけたんだよね。その時、藤崎さんは手にしたスポーツバッグにあるものを入れていたんだ。そう、青いジャージだよ。セレスさんはそれを見たんだよね。そのバッグを持った藤崎さんは夜時間にもかかわらずある場所へ向かったんだ。それは更衣室だよ。しかも男子更衣室だったんだ。でも女性だったはずの被害者がどうして男子更衣室に入れたのか。なぜなら彼女、彼は男だったからなんだ。だから自分の電子生徒手帳を使って男子更衣室に入ることができたんだ。男子更衣室で藤崎さんは誰かと待ち合わせていた。その誰かこそが今回の事件の犯人なんだ。 らく犯人は藤崎さんが油断している隙に凶器となるダンベルを使い、襲いかかったんだ。その時男子更衣室のポスターやカーペットに血痕が飛び散ってしまったんだよ。おそらく衝動的な殺人だったんだ。準備してたとしたら計画性がなさすぎるからね。
Oh, ich lag doch falsch. Sonst immer haben die das anders gemacht. Meh. Na gut, das war der erste Teil. Das haben die nicht immer mitten... So... Jetzt aber. Können wir vorspulen? Ah, schön.
犯人は慌てて偽装工作に取り掛かったんだ。まず血痕のついたカーペット、同時にポスターも回収した。そして犯人は死体を女子更衣室に運んだんだ。女子更衣室に入るにはもちろん女子の電子生徒手帳が必要だけど、だからといって犯人が女子に限られるわけじゃない。玄関ホールには前園さんや江ノ島さんの手帳が置いてあったからね。それを使えば男子でも女子更衣室に入れたはずなんだ。そしてそうやって女子更衣室に入った犯人はさっき回収したカーペットとポスターを使い、あることを行ったんだ。
Ja, das ist er wirklich. Aus so vielen verschiedenen Gründen.
男子更衣室と女子更衣室の交換。つまり、現場の交換だよ。
Trauriger wird's dann nur, wenn man noch Another Episode gespielt hat.
今回の事件はそれだけじゃ終わらなかった。死体の第一発見者となった戸上くんの介入によって事件はさらに複雑化してしまったんだ。現場に入った戸上くんは図書室にあった延長コードを使ってあることをしたんだ。
Vor allem he got to work. Schön ausgedrückt.
そうなんだ。戸上くんは延長コードを使って藤崎さんの死体を貼り付けにしたんだよ。さらに戸上くんは被害者の血で現場に血文字を残したんだ。あたかもジェノサイダーショーの犯行だと僕らに錯覚させるためにね。そしてその頃戸上くんは偽装工作を行っている一方で藤崎さんのスポーツバッグなんかを処分した犯人はサウナルームへとやってきたんだ。最後の証拠品である藤崎さんの電子生徒手帳を処分するためにね。そして犯人の思惑通りその電子生徒手帳はサウナルームの熱気によって壊れてしまった。犯人は知っていたんだよ。電子生徒手帳がサウナの熱気で壊れてしまうことをね。なぜなら犯人はその前に自分の電子生徒手帳をサウナで壊していたからなんだ。これが事件の全貌のはずだよ。そうだよね、大和田モンド君。
待て、そんなはずないんだ。証拠はどうなんだ。証拠はあるのか。証拠がないなら兄弟の犯行とは決めつけられないぞ。
Er muss sein Handbuch anschalten. Weißt du schon wieder was? Ey, zu kurz vorm Schluss noch ein neues Tutorial. Geil. Sprechen wir ein bisschen über Fever Time und Nigger Time. Während eines Bullet Time Battles, wenn du den R1-Knopf drückst, wird Fever Time aktiviert und das Tempo wird zu seinem Höhepunkt getrieben, okay. An diesem Punkt, selbst wenn du irgendwelche Knöpfe random drückst, wirst du nicht verfehlen. Also kannst du X-Viereck drücken, so viel du willst, um gegnerische Worte zu zerstören. Aber das geht nur, bis dein Fokus-Gauge, also bis die Fokusleiste leer ist. Okay. Okay. Ja, wir müssen es also weise einsetzen. Ich bin nur nicht sonderlich bekannt dafür, weise zu sein. Außerdem haben wir etwas namens Nigger Time vorbereitet, was dein Gegner nutzen kann. Wenn dein Gegner Nigger Time aktiviert während eines Bullet Time Battle, werden deine Tempomarker verschwinden und es wird ein bisschen schwerer, die Knöpfe im Rhythmus zu drücken. Wenn du FIFA Time zu diesem Zeitpunkt aktivierst, ach egal, ich bin sicher, das wird nicht passieren. Ich weiß nicht, worüber ich mir Sorgen mache. Ich glaube, der Narrator ist in Wahrheit Monokuma. Also wenn wir jetzt Gentle hätten, würde der Gegner Nigger Time nicht nutzen, aber da wir ja nicht Gentle haben... Nee. Ich werde so ablosen.
証拠を提出しろ。そんなはずない。聞かないぞ。認知できん。濡れ衣だ。証拠を提出しろ。聞かないぞ。濡れ衣だ。投票反対。証拠を提出しろ。そんなはずない。聞かないぞ。 認知できん。濡れ衣だ。証拠を提出しろ。証拠を提出しろ。
これで証明するよ。
Das war gut. Ich war gut. Oh, ich bin stolz auf mich. Ich klopfe mir auf die Schulter.
今までの僕の考えが当たってるなら。
Rhythmusspiele kann ich.
小田君が 壊れた自分の電子生徒手帳を桑田君のものと交換してるはずなんだ。だからここでみんなの手帳を確認し合わない。そうすれば。
その必要はねえよ。ああ、そうだ。俺が殺したんだよ。
Es wird kein S-Rang. Aber wir bekommen eine 1. Ich glaube, A war doch im Englischen eine 1, oder? Egal, wir bekommen eine 1. Nice.
何を言ってるんだ。もうここまで来たら諦めるしかねえだろう。おい。 モノグマ始めてくれよ。投票タイムってやつをよ。ラジャー。待ってくれ。嫌です。待ちません。ではお待ちかねの投票タイムを始めます。お前ら お手元のスイッチを押してください。
Ob ihr wirklich richtig steht, seht ihr, wenn das Licht angeht.
さて、投票の結果、黒となるのは誰なのか。その答えは正解なのか不正解なのか。 さあどうなんだ。
Zum Glück ist das ein Mehrheitsentscheid. Ach, ich muss wieder lesen. Sagen wir das doch mal gleich, Monokuma. Schön, welche Verzweiflung ich hier habe wieder. Wie war nochmal Monokumas Stimme?
Yes, it is so. The plague that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mando Owada!
Ich liebe Monokuma, der kleine Scheißkerl.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not ich habe zu wenig Alkohol getrunken. Es war nicht unanonym. Kiyotaka hat die falsche Antwort gewählt. Ja, hat er.
Wechsel von Englisch ins Deutsche, okay.
You are treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he would kill someone. Es muss ich nicht synchronisieren, yay. Why are you apologizing? Why? 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 Why did you do it?
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf. The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the circle button to fast forward the text, but we all want to know, so we don't do this. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You are so weak, even though you are a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Ich hatte definitiv heute zu viel Alkohol. No, nobody will be able to say anything about even though you are a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak. Danke, Chihiro. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept the fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you are not strong, you don't survive.
So mehr oder weniger.
And then, the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge.
Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
Nanto!
And yet...
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
でも...
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
Annoyingly, he used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger. Now's my
変わり
chance.
たいんだ。
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I
自
am.
分を信じたいんだ。
Echt, jetzt synchronisiert er mir das Ganze, aber ich habe so einen langen Text.
Okay. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... That day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
あのね。
When he decided to take exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
そうだよ。
Ja, war Mondo.
にゅほほほほ。
Yep, it sure was!
ぷっぷ。
The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret.
そうそう。
Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to.
そうだよ。
Echt, ist es doch nicht der ganze Text? Och man, verarscht mich doch nicht, Spiel. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So, he went... Was? Warum steht da Chihiro und es ist Monokuma?
So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong.
しょぼーん。
That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
そう。
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he'd made with Chihiro. Huh? Did... what he did? You mean... that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
ええ。
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
おう。
Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
確かに。
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro.
でも。
But how does moving that body keep his secret?
だって。
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you... Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
やっぱり
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets supposed.
なんだと
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant to killing someone.
なはずない
It's impossible.
何度も言わせるな。
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we are on the subject, why don't I tell you? The embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
あのね
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had a chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother name was Daya Owada. Mondo has nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul.
The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created the gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that we'll do is make the gang look bad.
Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why
俺は
I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what. I gotta win.
来やがってクソが
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him on a street race. To a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into an oncoming traffic. But suddenly, laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened.
Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team. You and me put together. It's a promise between men.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his big brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad. He was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
俺は
I am strong.
強い強い強い強い強い強い強い強い強い
Thank you, Mondo. Thank you.
And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely, the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret.
Mondo killed his own elder brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why.
俺は
That's
俺
why.
は
Danke. Mondo? After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before.
俺は
I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret.